I've been a dancer. I've sold myself for money. I did OnlyFans.
So, are you homeless?
I am.
I mean, I'm homeless. I don't have a home. That don't mean I'm broke.
I need women to humble themselves, especially average women.
Especially average women.
Hey guys, welcome back to Gets It Out. Now today we have a video for you from Gestro Reborn. It's titled Game Over. OnlyFans models are going broke and you won't believe the reason. This is why. Let's get right into this.
What's up, y'all? I'm Danny and I'm an OnlyFans creator. And I wanted to show you the reality of what I make on OnlyFans. There's a misconception that some people make like bank on OnlyFans, and that's just not the case for everybody. And so I just wanted to show you what I make as someone who posts multiple times a week, has like 5,000 followers on Twitter, and promotes on Twitter pretty regularly. Okay. This is my breakdown from the last few months.
You know, I have goals, you know, I do YouTube as well. So, yeah, but I have things I want to like accomplish this year as well. So, I feel that.
A few moments later.
I've been a dancer. I've sold myself for money. I did OnlyFans.
So, are you homeless?
I am.
Okay.
Today, your grace will prove to you that most of these so-called OF models are selling their bodies and souls for what amounts to about minimum wage. This might be hard to believe because we've heard so many stories about women like Bad Bobby that have claimed to earn $50 million from the debit cards of our ancestor, the St. Neanderthal.
Do with all this money you're making. You're making tons of money. You made $50 million? Really?
I did.
How much of that money do you spend and how much do you reinvest into the business?
What do you mean reinvest into the business?
I don't know.
Truth is, the Neanderthal simp, with all his wealth, can only bankroll a small group of these OF creatures. Oh, sorry, I mean creators.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Most of these women are not even quote-unquote banking Chinese food money. And mind you, I'm not talking about General Tso's or shrimp with lobster sauce money. I'm talking 3 chicken wings with the fried rice money.
So you're thinking about making an OnlyFans?
Man, that's wild. Like, I really thought myself, I can't lie, I thought myself, these women were making bank. And a lot of them aren't. But it's true. It's like the same thing with YouTube. You got some YouTubers that are making bank and some are not. It depends on how much people you generate, how many people you bring every month. That all matters.
I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't, coming from someone who happily does. You're not going to make nearly as much money as like other influencers are going to tell you that you're going to, because like that's oversaturated market at this point. Maybe in 2016, this is a get rich quick kind of thing. Not anymore.
Meanwhile.
I mean, I'm homeless. I don't have a home. That don't mean I'm broke. And if you think that everybody who live in the shelter have no money, then baby, you going down sad.
Now, most of us are aware that we are living in the era of mediocre, a dark time where extremely basic women believe that they are 9s and 10s. Not baddies, but okays, I guess.
You know what I'm finding? Average women think they're better than average men. Every woman wants this exceptionally great guy, right? When I say exceptional, that means he's making at least 6 figures or doing really, really well for himself. He is good looking. He has to be a certain height, just these crazy standards. But then sometimes these same women don't match physically, mentally. They're not even on the same wavelength as him when it comes to where they're going in life. So that's another thing. I need women to humble themselves, especially average women.
Especially average women.
You're no better than average men.
I ask you, how much do you think most OF models are making?
Yeah, man, and you think that was the same thing Kevin Samuels was saying when he was alive. Instead, they shot him into the dirt. Oh, you bashing women? No. That was the whole argument. Average women in their heads are too good for average men. And that's the problem. They want a man making 100 and they disregard a man making 50 and they're not even making 50 themselves. And this is proof right here.
Comment below before you hear the raw data.
Here is a rough calculation of how much money the top 10% OnlyFans content creators make. The top 10% OnlyFans content creators make over $1,000 a month. The top 1% makes more than $6,000 every month. The top 0.1% make over $100,000 a month.
They're all laying in there. So what does that tell you? 90% of OF creators are making less than minimum wage. You're
Everything that comes with it will change once you see yourself as a product, because that's essentially what you are. I hate when people say like, oh, you're selling your body. That's not true. Your body is an instrument that you're using to create content. You shouldn't make an OnlyFans if you're thinking, oh, well, I'll just hide my face and then like, you know, use it to get money and then just go and have like a normal career after, because that's not how it works. Your future employers can check your tax records and like they can see, and you can lie and be like, oh, I did a cooking show. Bullshit, cap. Don't.
We shall not feel 1 ounce of pity for these Jezebels of the streets. No, we will sip libations and chuckle at them.
Yeah, what she said is true. They can actually see it on your tax. I don't think a lot of women think about this, though.
Demise, for it was her that praised the hospitality of the rugged grizzly bear. It was her that asked to be flown out during cycles of menstruation. It was her that called you broke because you didn't spend a mortgage payment on her weekly. But most importantly, it was her that promoted the so-called transactional relationship.
A nigga money that's not spending is the same thing as a broke nigga. Honestly, worse, but okay. And I don't need them vibes around me.
Why do you believe that transactional relationships are a bad thing? Because I would argue, based on what that word means, that you are suffering in relationships because they are not transactional. Because a transactional relationship is a type of interaction where people do things for each other in exchange for something in return.
Yes. Business-like negotiations and bartering with your significant other is normal to the nose ring, Bed Bath & Beyond warrior.
Meanwhile,
What do you do?
Right now I'm a housekeeper, but you know I have goals. You know, I do YouTube as well. So yeah, but I have things I want to like accomplish this year as well.
I've been a dancer. I've sold myself for money. I did OnlyFans.
A few moments later.
Guys, I am homeless with my children. We officially don't have nowhere else to go as of right now. I need help. I would like to get an extended stay. Like, I don't have no money right now. Like, I really need help, or else we'll just be on the streets. And then, like, this car rental, it was supposed to be back with the person by 5 o'clock. But I really just don't know what to do at this point, because as of right now, I don't have no help, like getting an extra day. I just, like, I'm broke right now, and I just don't know what to do. Like, phone's about to die.
You see the grizzly bear picture with the hugging the grizzly bear? You know what's wild, right? I seen a what was his name? I seen on a podcast, on Joe Rogan podcast, and he showed the grizzly bear. They had a camera set up so you could see the grizzly bear come out at night. They attracted it with food, and the grizzly bear was massive. You don't want the grizzly bear, ladies. Trust me.
Why is it when you have more than one baby dad, the first one, like, will always think because you have another baby that if he was to send you money, like, he feels like you're asking for money to take care of you and your other kid that doesn't belong to him. And it's like, why not ask you for money for your child? All them thoughts about me trying to use that money for me or my other kid, because, you know, my other kid's dad's probably not in his life right now. Like, you could save that.
Listen closely. The next time you feel the temptation to go balls deep in an attractive single mother, I need you to remember every word this young lady just asked you. Commit this paragraph to memory, for we cannot be tied to such pestilence. If you fell victim to the infamous single mother wealth trap before, drop some words of insight in the comment section for our young neophytes, for it is our duty to end this evil cycle and bring in an age of free tenderloin distribution. This is the way.
This is the way.
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy. And although you will never be worthy of a monarch such as myself, Lord Destro would suggest that you poor fools at least give oligarchy a try. So be Lord Destro has spoken.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. That was a video from Destro Reborn, and he's right at the end. And I've been telling guys that forever. This is the way of being a pastoral bro, because that's how you're going to avoid these single women in their games. They think having an OnlyFans and having all these baby dads and they can get with a guy and he'll pay their way and it'll be all good. No, guys don't see it as all good. They can't pair bond with you. And men are done. And men are going their own way. And that's why this title makes sense. OnlyFans models are going broke. And you won't believe the reason why. This is why. One track mind. They think it makes money. It doesn't, because it's the same as YouTube. You have to be able to generate people. And they can't generate. They have nothing to generate with. Right? You seen that woman? She was a regular woman at the end. She was a regular woman. Plain Jane, but she's demanding a high value guy, and you're not qualified. But guys, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all next video. Peace out.
Baby, you give me